You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the trade-off. If girls can show their underboob,
Yeah. Guys should be able to
guys should be able to show their underball.
undernuts. Yeah.
Undernuts.
Undernuts.
And if guys are able to show their man nipples, girls should be able to show their nipples too. That trade has to be.
Fair and square.
That's a good trade. That's a
fair and
trade
square
that has to be made.
I see a lot of pain behind those eyes. Maybe it's heartbreak. Maybe it's a hangover. Nick and Euric are just so darn emotional. He's a director. He's a DJ. Bring me the feelings.
There's no shock factor to it anymore. Dazed and Confused isn't as wild as it once was.
It's more readily available, I think. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Except nobody I know does drugs. Everybody I know is clean. You hear that, government?
Sure, dude. Sure.
Dude, I'm just protecting your asses.
Dude, honestly, here's the thing.
Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's the thing about drugs, right?
Yeah.
Drugs are the only drug I really like.
Partake?
No. The only drugs that I really kind of like have anything against are the lab created drugs, like
paracetamol?
Shabu, like Shabu. No. Yeah, like Shabu, crack.
Dude, everything's lab created except for weed.
No, it's not. Cocaine isn't.
Cocaine is lab created.
No, it's not. Cocaine comes from the coca plant. Coca
Yeah,
leaf.
but it's processed.
Yeah, but it's processed. But it still comes from, dude.
Yeah, and they add vitamins and minerals into it, like Actogen E.
Yeah, they add like creatine or something.
Yeah, some vitamin D for skin.
The only thing I'm against are like opioids. Like what's the thing that killed Michael Jackson? Fentanyl.
Pedophilia.
Ooh, alleged. But yeah, fentanyl, all that shit. That one, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with that. But
Yeah.
dude, the rest is just like, it's only bad because what? Some government, aka the US, says it's bad.
And they outlawed it because it's ruining lives, brother.
No, it's not. Dude, weed actually
Weed is not in the conversation now. We're talking about
but that's what I'm saying. Like, why was weed illegal in the first place?
because it made people loose. When people would smoke weed, things just got loosey-goosey.
You know, there was also one scholar who found that the Grey Goose make the girls get loose.
Yeah, makes that punani get loose.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why Grey Goose is now illegal in all nightclubs. And do you see anybody serving Grey Goose nowadays? Nope. And it's not because of this pandemic.
It's because
it makes that punani get loose.
It makes it wet? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It makes it so wet it goes into your ass.
It gives you that whap.
It gives you that whap.
But like, yeah, for me, dude, illegal, it's arbitrary. Like mushrooms. Ooh, I'm gonna go Joe Rogan right now. Mushrooms,
psilocybin.
Yeah, mushrooms were said to be illegal, but then there are historians who said that early man, that's how religions were created and stuff, because like they would take mushrooms and they would see God and everything. Yeah,
basically, I think the reason why mushrooms became illegal in culture and society is because they didn't want people eating shit. Because people were eating shit. Like they were like, oh, what is this, a brownie?
And then they would get cholera and stuff.
Yeah. So they would get cholera.
Right.
Because people couldn't decipher between the fungus and the poop.
But you know what? I'm gonna give some pushback on that.
What?
Maybe they shouldn't have banned it because, dude, if you're dumb enough to eat poop, then I don't think you should be allowed to survive.
Then why is civet coffee so fucking it's
popular?
Yeah, it's a rarity.
No, what's the word?
It's a delicacy.
There you go, a delicacy. It's because people are dumb. That's why civet coffee is there, dude. I've tried civet coffee. It's not anything special.
There's some dumb motherfuckers going around now eating shit. Saying that's not good.
Yeah,
this one's a little psychedelic. This one's a little. grassy.
So,
then-
some notes.
Somebody decided to take, it's bat poo, right? Or cat poo? Is it bat poo? Civet coffee?
No, dude, it's a civet.
Oh, civet poo.
I think it's a cat.
Yeah,
civet
it's a
is
cat, right? It's a cat.
Or something like
cat
that.
Poo.
Yeah, it's like a rodent.
It's like a feral cat.
It's like a ferret.
Yeah, frogcat. But so anyway, somebody actually decided to take this shit and put it through permutations. They're like, look at this rare ass shit.
Well, I wonder how that happened, huh?
Exactly. It's this rare ass shit, and they tried different ways. Like, let me barbecue this. Let me flambe it. Let me sous vide this shit.
like it's okay, obviously it's only the civet who eats coffee beans, right? And then what happens is it ferments in their stomach.
Yeah.
And it stays as a coffee bean, I think. And then when they poop it out, it's still a coffee bean.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, so
if you think about it, there's so many steps that you have to go through.
So many steps.
It's like at that point, were they already brewing coffee? You think? Like, was coffee already a thing? Coffee's really old, right?
Coffee's really fucking old. It's like older. It's older than my parents, dude.
Maybe there was like a coffee plantation that was infested by civets.
Yeah.
This is, I think, in Indonesia. Yeah, it's civet coffees from Indonesia.
Uh-huh.
So like I think there's a plantation that's like infested by civets, and then it starts eating the coffee beans and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I think like some dude like fell in love with a civet,
No, it's not.
and then took it in as a pet.
Uh-huh.
And they said, "Oh, I love civets." And then he became like a crazy cat lady, crazy
Like
civet,
crazy cat
crazy civet
lover.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like when he would clean up after the civets, he's like, "Oh, what? Let me touch it."
I was
Like,
like, that is a cute ass poo.
It's like let me check if he's in good health, because if it's too wet, he has diarrhea. So he's like, "Oh, let me check the poo," and then he touches it, and it's like, "Why is it hard?" And there's some beans in there.
Oh, that's that Indonesian dude, Jafar Halal, right? No, I know. I heard about this guy. I read this in a book that Jafar Halal.
Jafar Falal.
Yeah. So you're right. You're correct. Let me correct your story a little bit.
Jafar.
Yeah, Jafar Halal. Let me correct your story a little bit. I did hear about this. You're correct. He was a civet lover who became a little crazy and loved the civets a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But he was also, there's some conjecture about this, but he was a lover of jelly beans.
Yeah.
And he had jelly beans all over the house. And sometimes he wasn't a very organized guy because he wasn't one of the bourgeoisie. You know what I mean? It's not like he had compartments for everything.
He wasn't organized because he wasn't white.
Exactly. He was a little trash.
He's Asian.
Yeah.
That's why.
These Asian hoarders. And he would just put his jelly beans everywhere. Like, let me put a handful here, let me put because you never know when you're gonna get when you need a jelly bean fix.
Right.
The civet cat, right, would they're feral. You can't control them. There's no kitty litter.
Yeah.
So they would just take shits everywhere.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know this, but civet cat shit, it's pretty cute, dude. It's pretty cute.
You've seen some?
Yeah. They look like
coffee.
No, they look like jelly beans.
They look like coffee beans.
Jelly beans.
Basically.
Yeah. So Jawar Falal was going for these jelly beans when he got hungry. He needed a little sugar rush. And he's like, strawberry, love it. Popcorn, the best. And he's like, yeah.
And then he got that high. The caffeine high.
He got that caffeine
rush.
high. He had a little boner. Yeah, he's starting to fart a little bit, and he woke up, and he's like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Yo, I wonder if Jafar Halal.
Yeah.
Jafar Falal.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jawar Falal.
JaVale McGee.
Jawar Falal.
I wonder if he had a homie who tended goats, because like goats have like tiny poo as well. And he's like, "Yo, did you know that animal poop gets you high?" And then the goat herder was like, "All right, for real?
Yeah.
Let me try." And then he's like, he just tries that little goat poop, and he's like, "Fuck you, Jafar!" He's like, "You bitch, you motherfucker!" Like kicks him in the nuts.
Yeah, and then he lost his friends. And his business went down the drain. And the only thing that he had going for him was his civet cat, his one civet cat, Pumbaa. So he had this jelly bean looking thing that was just tasted awesome, gave him the biggest high. And then so next step is how he actually came upon the coffee. So he tried to, he tried to cook it in different ways, like I said before, flambeing.
He had like a test kitchen.
Yeah, he had a test kitchen.
The first ever test kitchen in the world.
The very first one in
Indonesia.
20 miles outside Jakarta. And then he tried it in soup. He tried to make a stew out of it. And then in creating the stew, he realized that he can make, it was shitty stew. It's terrible stew.
Yeah,
it's so bitter.
So fucking bitter. Ew.
So bitter. Who wants to chew on that disgusting bitter shit? But
this doesn't go well with chicken.
No, not at all. But if you add a little bit more water and you start to dilute it, it becomes a little bit more bearable to the point where there's a little bit of nutty taste to it. There's
some cocoa notes.
Yeah. Little some must in there.
Some umami in there.
Yeah, there's definitely some umami tones, some umami notes in that. And then the cat died. Fucking Pumbaa the cat died.
And then when Pumbaa the cat died, so he was on that on Pumbaa's shit, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't sleep because his beloved civet died.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, I'm so depressed. I can't sleep. And then he didn't sleep for 30 days.
40 days.
Oh, was it 40? According to the book.
Yeah, research.
According to your research? Yeah, so he didn't sleep for 40 days.
And nights.
40 days and 40 nights. And then he became the Prince of Prince Ali.
He became the Prince of Persia. And from there, he just demanded everybody would eat cat civet shit.
And then he gave birth. He gave birth. No, he married a peasant, and then they had a son, and named him Xerxes.
And Xerxes freed the Greeks from the close-minded Spartans,
from the Republicans.
Yeah, from the Republican Spartans, who refused to take on outside influence. And then after they destroyed the Spartans, contrary to the folklore, they destroyed the Spartans, and then they found Gerard Butler. And they're like, Gerard Butler!
Yo, let me correct you there. They're no longer called Spartans.
What are they called?
Spartans.
Why?
They have an X now.
Oh, yes, because it's...
Spartses.
Because they want to be...
Dude! How progressive is Xerxes? He had the first X's in his name.
Xerxes put X's in his name because he didn't want to be, dude, I don't want to be.
You know how he's
pigeonholed.
You know how he's like, is he gay? Is he not? Is he straight? Is he a benevolent leader? Is he the villain? Dude, he didn't subscribe to labels.
He didn't subscribe to gender roles either.
He was a spectrum.
They said, hey, Xerxes. Z. Originally, his name was Z. Xerxes. He's like, are you a guy or a girl? And he just did this. And hence he became the most progressive dude on the planet.
Dude, honestly, Xerxes, the best hero.
He is. He's so heavily misunderstood in the world of heroes. He's like the Johnny Lawrence of...
See, now he's making a comeback.
Yeah, wait till the new movie comes out. The one that's called... X. Xerxes X. Because he's so progressive, it'll flip the story on these closed-minded Spartans who just wanted to love boys and throw their kids out into the wild. But progression of X, right?
Yeah.
He is the predecessor of genderless shit.
Shit. So basically, he's the one who started the whole X trend.
Yeah, the Latin X. Latinx. Yeah.
Latinx.
So he was very progressive and beyond his years.
Wait, how do you pronounce it? Is it Latinx or
Latinx?
Latinx.
Latinx.
Latinx?
No, because in Mexico,
Latinx.
the X is sh.
Yeah.
Latinx.
So your name is Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Dude, that X thing?
Yeah, got a little bit too far. Like, it was cool back in
it was cool for the Latinos.
Yeah. And it was cool for Xerxes.
For Xerxes, but I'm just saying, it's reaching our shores now.
Are you referring to Philippines?
Yeah, dude, it's...
Philippines.
Fuck, man. Like, on one hand, on one hand, I get the struggle of like, I mean, you should get it. You grew up as a Phil-Am.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, you're pigeonholed into this category. You're like, dude, they didn't even know you were Filipino. They thought you were Chinese, right?
Yeah. They thought I was Hispanic because of my Hispanic
because
last
of your
name,
last name. Basically, from the Phil-Ams who are fighting for their identity.
Uh-huh.
And I get it. It's a struggle for you guys. But I think you don't have the right to dictate
to
mandate that label, because there's a whole fucking country over here who does not give a fuck about your shit.
Yeah,
you know?
True.
And honestly, fuck, dude, it's only woke Phil-Ams who are pushing for that shit. The same Phil-Ams who got mad at Barkada Bar.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We talked about those guys.
Right? For me, it's like, there's so many other things to be fucking mad about. Just fucking relax. Like, I'm so mad, dude. This coffee's getting me mad.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, just to give everybody a background as to what we're talking about, there's this whole movement in the United States right now. Not just, I mean, it's a tiny movement of Filipino-Americans demanding that Filipinos are no longer referred to as Filipino or Filipina, but Filipine-X.
Filipine-X.
Or Philippinks.
And then they're also trying to get our slang term for our race, which is Pinoy, Pinay, right? So they wanna call it Pinksy?
Pinksy.
First of all, at least Latino, Latina, Latinx sound similar.
Yeah.
How the fuck does Pinoy or Pinay sound like Pinksy?
They just put the X there.
Yeah,
phonetically sounding it.
So for me, it's like, yo, he's Pinoy. It's all right. She's Pinay. He's Pinksy. It's so far. It's like, relax. Just fucking like, think about it. Stop, pause, and think about what you're doing.
Let me defend my Filipino-American people. My peeps.
Go defense.
Let me protect all my people up in the Bay Area.
Because I know we got fans out there.
Daly City, what up? Bergenfield, New Jersey. Yo, Woodside, Queens, where you at? But let me tell you, Filipino-Americans, man, you guys have a great voice out there. You guys are making strides for the Filipino people in America, but please pick your fucking battles.
Yep.
There are so many things that the Filipinos are going through, whether it's in America, whether it's in the Philippines. And the last thing that we have to be concerned about is being referred to as Philippine. I know that you want to fight for something. You want to have your voice heard, but there's so many other issues for our voices to be heard.
Yep.
Our government says we don't have money to test people or to give them food. But we do have money to build a beach on Manila Bay. And it's a tiny ass beach. It's about the size of a baseball infield. Yeah, and it's killing the fish.
But you know what? Like, I'm not mad at there being a beach there. I'm not mad at it. What I'm mad about is like, what the fuck are you spending on, dude?
No, exactly. That's
right?
Exactly
It's like if this was better times, if there was no pandemic, right?
Yeah.
And then we were all good, we were all Gucci, and then our government was like, yo, we're giving you a beach.
Yeah, then they'd be like,
dude, I'll be like, let's throw a party on the beach.
Right.
Fuck yeah. But like, it's like, do we really need a beach now?
It's like you can't afford your house, but you decide to like plant a flower in the middle of your living room and then bust out the ceiling too so it can get some sun.
Right.
But anyway, back to the point of the Philippine-X, right?
Yeah.
We fight for small battles because we want to rock the boat, but we don't want to rock it too much because shit is good for us. There's a lot of nurses out there making a lot of money. There's a lot of doctors and stuff like that. So we don't want to rock the boat too much, but we want to have something. We want to be heard.
Yeah.
And so that's where the things get a little shaky. So we pick things like, oh, there's a bar called Barkada and it's run by white guys. Filipino.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, there's so many things that we're fighting for. A lot of them are just terms. You know, we're fighting for words. Why are we fighting for words when there's so many rights that need to be fought for? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess it's the low hanging fruit, you know, because like there are bigger problems in the world like fucking racism and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And you know how like the gurus, like life coaches, like say like you tackle the small tasks first. At least you get tiny wins in your life, and you're like, oh, I feel good about myself. That's what people are doing now. It's the easiest thing to fucking tackle.
I guess
You
so,
know?
but why are you trying to change the nomenclature of nationality when like the people who are actually living that nationality
Don't give a fuck.
don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't want it. We don't want it. Shut up.
Yeah, we don't want your shit.
We don't want your shit. Okay, I want to be a Filipino. Okay, I want to be a Filipino. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that too. It's like, yo, if you're gonna fight for that identity
Yeah.
of like whatever, fucking keep the same energy. Keep fighting till the end. Fight for a change of name for the Philippines. Because what? We're named after our oppressors.
We're
right?
named after a Spanish king.
We're named after a Spanish king, our oppressor. So why would we rock that name with pride if that's what you're fucking going for?
If you really want to go for it, go all the way.
Yeah,
Call
go-
us Maharlika.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And then even that's gonna be a problem. Keep that fucking same energy, guys. Keep fighting till the end.
Keep it up.
Don't
You know what I mean?
don't just fight till Philippines. Fuck that. Take out the Philip.
Yeah, sell your LeBron jerseys and buy a Kai Soto G League jersey. You know what I
Right?
mean? If you're gonna support the Philippines, go all the way.
Shit,
Forget Cardi B, Meg the Stallion.
Right.
Man, we want basang backpack by Saweetie and her.
Dude, what's up, Filipino-Americans?
So, push it all the way. And here's the thing, you know what? I was supposed to defend Filipino-Americans, but let's get out of here.
like you said in a past episode, we're so fucking inconsistent.
Well, we're so inconsistent. I was supposed to defend us, but
I think for me, what kind of like part of what irks me is like I don't think they have a right to feel how they feel about things. They have a right.
Yeah.
But also, it's like they're the ones who are in a position because they're in the States, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the US is still the number one like dictator when it comes to culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Especially here. We're heavily,
Especially here.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone here, especially the younger people, have like who are easily impressionable. They still look up to the US and like whatever for what's cool and what's right.
Look at us speaking English with these American accents.
Yung mga putang inang No, but right, like they have a strong voice.
Yeah.
As to how to dictate the way our culture goes. And for you to have a right to change our society, you have to at least reconnect with your fucking
you have to experience it.
You have to experience life here and see if like fucking Pinksy or Pinoy or Pinay, if it fucking matters.
Yeah,
right?
Doesn't matter.
Fucking try to live here. You know, like try to fucking be stuck in traffic for like 2 hours, going for like 15 kilometers.
Yeah, not even 15 kilometers, like 5.
Yeah, like just traveling for like a little.
It's 3.5 miles for you Americans, by the way.
Try to worry about flooding every
time it rains.
Yeah, you know, try to worry about your cars and then try to fucking like, dude, try to fucking not have a car and like fucking commute here. We don't have a subway. We don't have fucking shit. We don't have fucking time to fucking think about, ooh, am I a Pinksy? What am I? I'm so confused. I don't know if I'm a guy or a girl. So I'll call myself a Pinksy.
I don't know if I'm a ring finger or a pinchy.
Right? It's like fucking Jesus Christ,
I mean,
dude.
honestly, like a middle class Filipino is, I think it was just released like a couple days ago. Like the middle class is qualified by making between 40 to 70,000 a month household wise. That means you're a middle class, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. You have to come here and see what it's like to try to live in a life between $800 to $1,500 a month with your family. That's not even just you. That's your family. And try to live on that. Pay your rent, pay your electricities, pay your food, and try to live on that and see where Filipinos fits in and how that makes life better here. It doesn't make life better here.
Honestly, I don't think it even makes life better in the US.
It doesn't.
Like even them, like fucking reassess your shit, dude. Like, does being called a Pinksy fucking make your life better? Does it change does it change how you guys are being oppressed or whatever? It doesn't.
It doesn't. It'll just confuse more people.
And you know what it is? If you're a dude, if you're straight, fuck it, dude. Call yourself a Pinoy, dude. If you're a straight woman, fuck it. Call yourself a Pinoy too. Or Pinay, it's your choice.
Yeah, because you know what?
It's more freedom.
If you go around the United States and somebody asks you, hey man, what nationality are you? And you say, I'm Pinay, they'll be like, fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'm Pinoy. What? We're the only ones who understand that.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody else knows what a Pinoy or Pinay is unless they have an Asian fetish or they watch Trike Patrol.
Or they've been to Jollibee.
Yeah, or they've been to Jollibee. Or they really like Keith Martin.
Dude, I bet you they don't even know Keith Martin in the States.
They probably don't know Keith. Who knows Keith Martin in the States?
I know him. He's my homie.
Yeah, he is. He gave me the card.
Yeah, he gave me the N-word card.
No, but for real, there's so many other things to fight about. Then there's this whole like thing where whether Filipinos are Pacific Island or Asian, right?
Yeah.
There's that whole. If you ask in America, there's like, no, we're not Asian. We're Pacific Islanders. Oh no, we're not Pacific Islanders. We're Asian. Ask anybody in the Philippines if they're Asian or Pacific Islanders, and they'll be like, "The fuck's a Pacific Islander?"
Yeah.
Nobody here knows what a Pacific Islander is.
Dude, like honestly, fucking try coming here and like man on the street, fucking ask him, be like, "Hey, are you a Pacific Islander or Asian?" You know what he's gonna say? I'm hungry. That's what I am. That's what he's gonna answer.
He's gonna say, like,
give me your money.
Yeah.
You know? So shut the fuck up with that shit. Like seriously.
We're Asians. We're in fucking Asia. The only thing that makes us Pacific Islanders, we're islands in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Whatever. But Pacific Islander is a denomination that's created by the American it's created by America.
Imperial
America.
The Western Imperial Forces.
Yeah, but no, that's created by the American census.
Honestly, my thing is like going back to the Pinksy thing. I think for me, how I feel about it is like you pushing hard for a label. That labels divide, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Labels divide us. AKA Pacific Islander, Asian. Who the fuck cares, dude?
Yeah, I know.
You know?
The thing is, it's just a small problem. But when you're a Filipino-American in America, it feels like a big problem because you don't have.
Does it? Okay. Enlighten me, because like because obviously I sound like I'm Filipino-American, but I'm not fake.
Yeah. I'm Filipino-American.
Nick's actually Filipino-American.
Yeah. And I was big into the Filipino-American
He's
scene.
actually a Pinksy.
Yeah, I was Pinksy and all that shit. And like, when you're a Filipino-American and you're kind of not noticed.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like, you're a minority, but you're not one of the loud minorities. You're not like, you're not like the African-Americans. You're not like the Hispanics. You're not even like the Chinese.
Yeah.
You're not even like the Japanese. You're not even like the Koreans. There's like, you're the model minority, but the low rung model minority.
You're like the Walmart version or something like that.
You're not even Walmart. You're like Dollar Tree.
Okay.
That's where we're at. And then basically what we're trying to do is trying to make noise so people will look at us and like think of us as a pocket population to be like, oh man, we got to appease the Filipinos somehow. We got to give them something.
Right. So you have a voice, basically.
You have a voice. That's
what you're fighting for. Yeah.
You have sway in some way, shape, or form.
You ain't got the answer, sway.
Yeah. You got five. Welcome to the Valley of Death, kid. The 5 fingers. What is it? The
five fingers of death.
5 fingers of death. Is that what it's? Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, that's beyond the point.
Yeah. Right, go.
Filipinos want a voice, and honestly, truth be told, Filipinos don't have a lot to complain about. Filipinos have high paying jobs.
Yeah.
Filipinos are generally successful. They don't do a lot of manual labor. They're high paying jobs. They're executives, they're nurses, they're doctors, they're dentists, whatever. Yeah. And so generally Filipinos don't have a lot to complain about. So they just want to be heard. Mm-hmm. So because nobody's appeasing the Filipinos there. Nobody's saying like, oh well, we gotta go to Daly City.
But like San Francisco is like straight up like they even have Filipino night for like
they do
for the Golden State Warriors.
Warriors, but they do that because they dedicate one home game to them. And that's just one place there. You know what I mean? And that's all it takes for. And Filipinos are so easy to appease.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Hey, Filipinos, what's up?" And they're like, "Yeah."
yeah.
Like they don't want. Like there's no. Since Filipinos are generally not oppressed in the in America, they have nothing to complain about. So they're looking for shit to complain about.
Just like with every comfortable
it's a first world problem is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a first world problem.
That's what it fucking is.
And you're trying to apply it to a third world country that has third world problems.
that has real problems.
Has real problems. And it just doesn't work. Right? I understand gender equality. I understand that there's a feeling of divide between Filipinos and Filipinas. Like there's a guy version, there's a girls version. But no, we're all generally Filipinos. Yeah. Our nationality is Filipino. Filipina is just is a Latinization or a Latinization of you change the ending and then you make it female.
Yeah.
And that comes from Spanish because Spanish and Latino languages are gender based. There's la something. There's le whatever. Everything every noun is a female or a male.
Yeah.
And we're not that. Actually,
like Tagalog isn't, right?
Tagalog pronouns are gender free, are gender neutral. It's siya.
Yeah.
Ikaw. Ikaw. Siya. Honestly, all of that Filipina comes from Latin influence. Actually, Philippines comes from the Spaniard influence. So don't get mad at us for throwing that O and the A there. Get mad at Spain.
Yeah, get mad at Spain, huh? Take it up with Spain, fuckers.
Yeah, man. Get mad at who are some famous Spaniards?
Fuck.
Yeah, J-Lo. Mark Anthony.
Get mad at all the Latin based
6ix9ine. I don't like you anymore.
Get mad at Luis Fonsi. Bad Bunny.
Everyone.
Oh, Antonio Banderas.
Is he from Spain or from Mexico? He's from Mexico.
I think he's from Spain.
No, he's not. He's from Mexico.
Is he? Who cares? Dude? Who cares? Who cares?
Enemies.
Who cares? Wait, I'm trying to think of a soccer player right now.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's Portuguese.
Same thing.
Same thing, son.
Same thing.
Dude, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not the same. None of this is the same.
But like,
there's a tennis player, right? Famous Spanish tennis player.
Nadal?
Is he? Rafa Nadal? Yeah, he's from Spain.
He sounds like he's Spanish.
Rafa Nadal?
Dude, how fucked up that I can't name a fucking soccer player. Also, because I don't watch soccer. I call it soccer.
I know. Mark Gasol, Pau Gasol.
Oh, there you go. Mark Gasol and Pau Gasol.
Burn your Gasol jerseys.
Yeah, burn your Gasol jerseys, you fucks.
Dirty motherfuckers. We're not. Don't change our nationality.
Yeah, the thing is, I read somewhere, not read somewhere. One of my friends posted like something about Pinksy, saying like, if they want to be called Pinksy, let him. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let everybody be called whatever they want. Yeah. Everybody should be free to be called whatever they want. Just don't push it on everybody else. You
also
with your Pinksy Inquisition.
Also, yeah, Pinksy. With your like cultural inquisition. Like honestly, I think Barkada Bar was fucking funny, dude. Like
Barkada was fine.
Dude, just calling it Barkada, it's like a dad joke. It's like it's funny.
And I don't care. You know what? They borrowed a word.
Yeah, get over it, dude.
Before. Get over it.
Get fucking over it, dude.
Own the word.
Dude, why are we calling Jollibee Jollibee?
We have Goldilocks.
Why don't we call Jollibee? You know what? You Filipinos in the States, if you think Jollibee is lit and it's part of your identity to push Jollibee, stop calling it Jollibee because Jolly is English, B is English. Call it Masayang Bubuyog.
Masabog.
Masabog. Masabuyog. Right?
Hamburger.
Fucking stop fucking.
You can't
make mountains out of molehills.
And honestly, that whole deal with Barkada, right? And they're using the Filipino word, and you saying that they can't use it because there's nothing Filipino about it is the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Yep.
What? Excuse me? You're claiming to be a victim of racism and caucasity, but you're reversing it by saying that with the most racist shit that you can say, you can't use that word. You're not Filipino. You can't use that word.
That's like straight up dividing people.
Exactly.
It's like, this is mine. You can't use this. So what if people in the what if white people are like, yo, whites only. You can't use this. That's what you're doing.
You can't watch Friends. That's a white person show.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't watch those Paul Rudd movies. Those are white people shows.
Oh, I'm gonna get mad.
Right?
I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah, you can't play quarterback. That's a white person's position.
Only whites.
You think you're gonna be a head coach? Eric Spoelstra, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That's a white man's job.
You can't wear white Air Force Ones.
Yeah, that's a white person shoe.
It's actually a black person. It's a black person shoe.
Exactly. If we were only to stick to the stuff that's appropriated to your race,
Yeah, dude,
you would be wearing chinelas.
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah. Eating a man.
No, honestly, if you just want to be straight up Filipino, you're not gonna even wear chinelas. You're gonna go barefoot and wear a bahag.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers know what a bahag is, bitch?
Yeah, bahag is like a really big bug. It's so big that you can't.
No,
you have to split it into two syllables.
You got it wrong, dude. You know what a bahag is?
Yeah.
It's a big hug.
It's a bahag. You know what it is? It's a fucking big bag. It's so big that you have to split it into two syllables. I'm carrying my bahag.
Oh, that's a good one. That's what bahag means.
But
it carries your bayag. It hugs your bayag.
It hugs your bayag.
It's a bahag.
Yeah, it's a bahag.
Right? So, all right. You know what? Just do what you want with your life, guys. Like, you're free to feel whatever. But my advice is pick your battles, dude. Like,
yeah, and don't complain about colonialism when you're gonna come with your fucking Filipinx Inquisition and try to impose your ideas and beliefs on us when it's just like fucking four of you.
how about this? How about there should be a requirement
Okay.
for you to you know how like only black people can call other black people or can only use the N-word, right? I think there should be a requirement for Filipinos to be using Pinksy if you really want to use it. The requirement is you have to fucking visit the motherland first, spend like maybe a month here, living here, and see how it is over here, and see if you still care about Philippines or Filipino.
And then when somebody asks you like where you're from, you just say Philippines.
Yeah.
Pinksy, and say Pinksy every time you have a chance to.
Yeah, see how that flies over here.
Yeah, see how that works.
See how that works over here. See how stupid you're gonna feel.
Oh man, like honestly though, like
all right, fuck it. Pinksies, do what you want, dude.
Do what you want. Actually, you know what? You should come try to live here for a little.
That's it.
Not vacation, not like 30 days where you're gonna visit them.
30-day fiance.
Yeah, not 90-day fiance. You're not gonna no neck edit here.
Yeah,
you have to come live here for a little while and live, not tour.
Not fucking stay in BGC.
Yeah,
and then think that going to Green Hills is the experience.
Yeah, and don't have your like rich Tito's driver drive you around.
Yeah.
Like try to come here, get a job, live here. Let me tell you about my experience when I came here. I came here a long time ago to do an internship.
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to stay here for a few months and then go back to the United States. So I came here, I got an internship at an advertising agency. After working my internship for about 3 months, I was offered a job. Not at the same company I was working for, but a different one who was looking for somebody, because I came here as a writer.
Yeah.
Who could write in English. So I got that job. My salary here, my first salary here was 11,000 pesos a month. I came here because like it was fun. Like I liked the people. I met some friends and maybe I'll stay for a couple of years.
Yeah. Two tops.
Year and a half tops. You know, while I'm young, dumb, and full of wild ideas. Yeah.
Taking a gap year.
It was kind of like a gap year.
Gap year in the Philippines.
Yeah. So, but I eventually made a career of that.
Yeah.
And then to the point where I took that career back to the United States and I was able to get a job in the United States. And I worked there for a couple of years and I got bored because America is just boring compared to Manila. Yeah. Honestly, it is. So I came back and then it started like whatever, to the point where I own this fucking room, bitch.
Yeah.
Philippine Islands,
the Filipino dream.
The Filipino dream.
Fuck the American dream.
Work hard and you can own a room full of Toblerones on the wall.
And start a podcast with your friend.
And beg your friends to follow and subscribe and like
and click the subscribe button down below since you're here already.
Smash that.
You know what the real Filipino dream is?
What?
To be famous on TikTok.
That's the new kid's dream.
That's it's not going to be a dream in the States anymore.
Why? What happened? Oh, yeah. No, they're banning it in the United States.
They're banned already. Like you're not. It's still gonna work, but you can't download it anymore.
Oh yeah, so no new users.
No new users.
I don't know. Has it been put into effect already?
I think so. Like I think there's I think it's gonna be.
It doesn't matter though, because at least for Android people, they're probably gonna sideload it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then
underrooted.
It's like the prohibition days. We're like, hey dude, are you on TikTok? Oh man, I need my TikTok.
No. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be walking around, and then they're gonna be like,
no. So the first one is like this: all you do is this, and then you have to respond with.
You have to do that. That's gonna be the new prohibition in the US.
Yeah,
now.
What's the password, bro?
And then it changes every day.
Yeah, so you have to be on. You have to go
on TikTok.
You have to go onto the dark web. You got to go on your Tor browser to find out what the dance of the day is. And if you don't know, you're not allowed to.
You're done. You're done. You can't partake in today's social media.
Yeah. Just go back on Facebook, bro.
Festivities. Yeah. Why don't you go back on Facebook with the boomers?
Yeah. Why don't you update your status? Boom. Why don't you go tag your parents in a picture?
Facebook, dude. Facebook. Oh no. Instagram.
What?
Instagram. Totally like prepared for the demise of TikTok.
Do they have a capability now?
They have a new app or capability called Reels
inside Instagram.
I don't know if it's inside Instagram or it's another app, but Instagram owns this thing called Reels. It's exactly like TikTok.
It's gonna be the new civil war, brother.
I know. It's like, are you a talker or a reeler?
Yeah, I do. Honestly,
are you a real one?
What's gonna happen is all the Republicans, all the Bible Belt states will be like,
all the China haters, all the Trump supporters. They're gonna download Reels.
Yeah, they're gonna download Reels. But then like all like the progressives, like they're like world with no borders,
dude. And then it's gonna be an echo chamber. So on Reels, it's all like get her done.
Yeah,
or like.
My achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And that's their dances on Reels.
Hey, dude, we're so racist. We're boxing the Reels into.
Yeah, but that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the people on Reels.
That's their TikTok.
Yeah,
don't break my heart,
my achy breaky heart. I just don't think I'll understand.
Okay, where will Old Town Road fall into?
Ooh, that's iffy.
That's gonna be a debate. It's like Lil Nas is ours.
You know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Okay, so there's gonna be this whole digital civil war with the real side and the TikTokers.
Yeah,
and they're gonna be battling it out. Except the battles are all dance battles. They're not gonna fight. They're gonna it's about recruiting the best dancers to your side. So like, yo, Keita the Great, man, you gonna be on. So there's a big contract battle for Keita the Great and Bailey Sook and like whatever, and like fucking Wade Robson and whatever. Matt Stefanino. And so they're gonna take
Brown.
sides. Yeah.
Chris Brown's definitely
on TikTok. Yeah. He's like, yo, man, you don't love Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter only on TikTok. On Reels.
Yeah. All lives matter on Reels.
Yeah, so it's gonna split, and there's gonna be fucking dance battles everywhere, and like even some capoeira motherfuckers are gonna be in there, thinking like, "Yo, you want to dance and fight?" Eddie Gordo. And
then they're gonna have their own renditions of each song.
Yeah, exactly.
And then who wins the battle gets whoever gets the most
gets the song.
Yeah, gets the song.
Yeah,
and then you're not allowed to dance it anymore.
And then Jason Derulo is going to be having the time of his life. He's like, yo, I don't know where to go.
Everyone's like,
I don't know where to go.
Savage love. Savage love.
Oh my God. And then like, what's going to happen is it's going to come to a head. Like after a few years, we're going to have the dance battle to end all dance battles. The D-Day, the storming of Normandy Beach.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen on neutral grounds. It's gonna be like, yo, Facebook's gonna be like, all right, man, Reels, you come to this side. TikTok, you come on this side.
Because what happens is like people on Facebook, they compile. They
Yeah.
compile all the real side.
Yeah.
They compile all
Because that's the only place you can see it
Yeah.
side to side
yeah.
on neutral grounds.
That's the only neutral ground.
And that's in America. That's neutral grounds. In China on Weibo, that's where you're gonna have it side to side. So then people are gonna be like, "Yo, fuck you, man! I hate you! I hate you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!" And then some peacemaker, some Gandhi motherfucker of the digital age,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, "Guys, I'm gonna play one song for you." And then we go downtown on Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that
Yours or mine?
Is that hip hop?
Is that hip hop
or country?
I don't know. And everybody, it's gonna.
And then everyone's like,
I can groove to this.
the people on TikTok are doing this.
Yeah.
And then the people on Reels are like,
But then they start to appreciate.
what's a country dance? A line dance.
The line dance, yeah. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
And then that Gandhi motherfucker is like, oh, I'm not done. And then he starts doing the shoot dance.
Yeah.
With a country like step.
With a box step, country box step. With a heel toe.
Yeah, exactly.
With a heel toe, with
He's
a spur.
Like, I'm not done. And then he fuses the dances together.
Uh-huh.
And everyone's like,
That is the ultimate dance. And it combines hip hop and country. And it brings the blacks and the whites together. And then the Filipino guys are like, Filipinx, what about us? Where do we go? Where do we go?
What about us?
And then somebody's going to be like, here for you. And they're going to play Rush Hour. And Shanghai Noon. And then the Filipinos are going to be like,
You know what's gonna happen to the Filipinos?
huh?
You know what app is gonna pop?
What?
Viber. Viber's gonna pop. And then with that surge of like activity on Viber, they're gonna get so rich. Viber's gonna get so rich. We're gonna come out with our own fucking dance app,
Which is called?
Pure Energy. Gary V.
Gary V's
Gary
dance app.
Viber.
Gary Viber.
Gary Viber. Gary V.
The real Gary
The
V.
real Gary V. You know,
Not this-
fuck that. Fuck that.
Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, fuck Vaynerchuk.
Some kind of last name is Vaynerchuk, man.
Yeah. What kind of made up last name is Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, and during this TikTok versus real
Yeah.
civil war, Gary V, Gary
the real Gary V, yeah.
will be on TikTok side, and he's gonna point out, it's like, yo, who's gonna be the real Gary V here?
He's gonna do the point.
Yeah, and then Gary V's like, listen, motherfucker, if you're not fucking successful by now, what you have to do is get off your ass and start a business.
You have to throw in some curse words there.
Yeah.
So he's cool. You gotta get off your fucking ass and start a fucking business.
Are you a fucking loser? Because honestly, if you're a real dancer, what you're gonna do now is get off your ass, get on your 2 feet, and take a walk. Take a walk to the nearest dance floor and start moving that first toe. And I don't care if you're tap dancing, because that's just a start. Who knows where you're gonna go from there? You might start moving your heels afterwards and start clicking your heels together. I know it looks stupid at first, and I know it looks stupid at first, but fuck, you gotta get through that barrier. You gotta get through that creative wall.
And you know what? And you know what? Who cares if there's a camera? Who cares if your camera's low res? Who cares? In the future, you're gonna make enough money to get a red camera.
You're gonna get an 8K camera.
An 8K camera. But you only get to 8K by starting at number 1.
You gotta start.
You gotta start counting at 1. And step 1 is to take that first step.
Start tapping.
Right. And then left. And then right. And then left.
Single.
Double, single, double.
And then Gary V just
and then Gary V and Gary V,
yeah.
they start their own thing.
Yeah. And it's called Gary Viber.
Or no, Gary V,
Yeah.
Valenciano, and Gary V, Vaynerchuk They're gonna start their own podcast called Gary Vibes. Only available on Viber.
And Viber is gonna pay them $100 million for 3 years.
Fuck Joe Rogan, dude.
Fuck Joe Rogan, man. It's gonna be the inspirational business dance
And Tita Alert app.
and yeah, exactly.
Tita Alert app.
Everybody's gonna get on it.
It's gonna be the gatekeeper of culture in the Philippines.
It is. It's and also New York City
Culture and information.
Yeah.
There you go.
with a little bit of Russian influence.
I mean, there's Russian influence everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And come on, Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Might as well fucking name yourself Gary Vostoyevsky or something.
Gary Vladivostok. So this is what's gonna happen,
That's
man.
what happened. We're calling it.
That's the future. That's the future.
Dude, this podcast probably going to be available only on Viber.
Yeah, only one. We're gonna have to choose sides.
We're going to have to choose sides.
And
We have to choose either Reels or TikTok because, it's all going to be condensed into those apps.
Exactly, and we're going where Charlie D'Amelio goes. Charlie D'Amelio.
It's Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, Charlie D'Amelio.
Honestly, imagine like you're one of those what's it, hype house dudes, right? And all you've been doing in your formative years is learning how to growing your curls.
Bro, you are like 2 inches away from being a hype house hair
I'm not.
dude. Yeah, you are.
Dude, I've had this hair before hype house. This is pre-hype house.
Doesn't matter.
It
You-
matters.
you
It
are
matters.
there. You just-
It matters. I've been rocking this hair since 2008.
Just for the sole fact that you have that hair, you are already there.
No, they're already coming to me.
Why don't you look at the camera? Why don't you give it a couple winks? Bite your lip. There you go. Nod. Smile. But you have to dance too.
Dude, like imagine you're one of those hype house dudes, right? And then like I said, in your formative years, you're like, oh, instead of learning philosophy and like literature and arithmetic,
Yeah.
or like physics and chemistry, instead
Or
of learning
phonics.
that, you're learning how to hit the wall properly. It's like, or try to hit the wall without hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Or the woe of what's his name? The ugly guy from the Philippines?
The ugly guy from the Philippines? Piola Pascual?
Oh, he's not ugly. He's a
He's
beautiful
a good
man.
looking dude. He's a good looking dude.
What's the guy who said
Xander
he would,
Ford?
Yeah, Xander Ford.
Oh, he has a woe?
Dude, yeah.
I never saw it.
People are making fun of his woe.
Why? What's his woe look like?
His woe is like this. All right, physical comedy. I'm doing it to my camera. Am I still in the frame?
Yeah, you're in frame.
All right.
You can even stand up a little bit more.
This is the real woe.
Whoa.
That's the real woe,
Yeah.
right?
Whoa.
TikTok woe is.
Ah.
That's the TikTok
Yeah.
woe.
Ha ha.
That's the TikTok woe.
Yeah.
The Xander Ford woe is.
Yeah, look at that reverb.
Dude.
Yo, man, so many aftershocks.
Xander Ford woe.
And every time he shakes like that, a like pimple pops out of his face.
Dude.
Mr. Pinipig.
Set up the pinipig, bro. He should call that the pinipig dance because he's like sprinkling it with.
Yo, you gotta love Xander Ford though, man. He's very considerate of blind people because he wrote his name in Braille on his face.
Dude, honestly, like that guy, man, he's literally a product of social media.
Oh yeah,
Like that's what happens when you're like deep into it and that's your fucking personality.
he's a human meme, bro.
Yeah,
He
no,
is.
for real, dude. Honestly, poor guy. I think poor guy, but I don't know if I should pity him because like I think I don't know what he's going through.
He fed into it. That's why.
I don't know what he's going through. He's made a name for himself. I mean, somehow that still could translate into like success or whatever. But it's just a poor guy, dude. Like he knows nothing but to be in front of the camera. He knows nothing but to be a topic of social media. And like just recently people are like, "Oh, now you're trans?" Like he claims he's trans now, and then like dude, he released this fucking video where he's like topless and everything, and then being sexy with a guy, like a music video or something. I saw it.
Really?
I'm honestly I'm not sure if it's a music video or anything, because the first 2 seconds seeing him topless, I fucking vomited. I'm like, God damn, man.
Yeah, but you know what? He has to grasp onto his relevance somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're...
That's what I'm saying. It's like, he, in his formative years, when he started as a street urchin, you know, and like he's supposed to learn hard work and you know, the merits of like putting your head down and like, you know, the grindstone and you know, grinding.
Rise and grind.
Yeah, rise and grind, right?
Yeah.
You know, never stop not stopping. Never give up. Follow your dreams. You know, when he's supposed to learn the values of like hard work and like developing a personality, he developed his social media following. Yeah. And that's all he knows.
But that's the thing. He's a human meme who has the lifespan of a meme. You know what I mean? Memes are good for... Like, it used to be like memes were funny and they would last a year. Now they last like 3 days and you're done.
Dude, he's the sana all of humans.
Or pag may time.
He's the pag may time.
Remember?
He's the chos of humans.
He's the friend. Remember?
Friend. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the fucking planking of humans.
He's a human plank.
He's the human Harlem Shake.
Right.
So what he has to do, since he's only lasting so long, he has to come up with another shtick, dude. He went from the ugly guy. He went from the ugly... Cocky, ugly guy.
Cocky lead singer, ugly guy.
Yeah.
To the facelift guy.
The facelift guy.
To the guapo guy, guapo facelift guy.
To the human pinipig.
No, it was pinipig first.
Then after his facelift, he pinipiged again.
Did he pinipig again?
Yeah. You can only prevent that for so long, dude.
Dude, the word pinipig. Dude, God damn it, dude. That's... I had a classmate in high school.
Yeah.
Like literally, like they would call him pinipig. Like,
Filipino dicks.
Dude, I know, man. But also, dude, he had really bad acne. Like this one time he smiled and his cheek started bleeding.
Yeah, I gotta love those jelly-filled pinipigs, man.
Oh God, I'll vomit. But yeah, so he went from the feeling guapo, ugly dude to the facelifted feeling guapo dude. And then now he's trying to be the feeling guapo tranny dude.
He's going the Chris what's the Caitlyn Jenner route.
Oh, you're about to say Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, I almost
dead naming.
Yeah, I almost Filipinx.
Yeah, you
Filipinx.
Yeah, but like that's what's gonna happen, dude. To all these TikTok kids from the hype house.
Yeah,
they're gonna be like on the streets with a sign, "We'll woe for food."
We'll wink for food.
We'll wink for food.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, barring this TikTok versus Reels battle, because I guarantee you that when that happens, Lil Huddy will be our main general. By the way, with his right hand man, Noah, fuck's his face, no,
whatever,
and Charlie D'Amelio, and then like Dixie D'Amelio, who's getting not as much love, even though she's older. She's gonna be like, I'm going to the other side. Cause
secretly she's like, she has some hurt. She has some pain behind those eyes.
She has a lot of pain behind those eyes.
Because it's like, why is my younger sister more popular?
Exactly, like exponentially more
popular.
So she's gonna go to Reels. So it's gonna be like the big divide.
Oh, that's what's gonna spark the war. The D'Amelio schism.
Yep. It's gonna be just like fucking Romeo and Juliet. Wow. So like the lead general is like, you know, like fucking Dixie D'Amelio and Gary Vaynerchuk versus Charlie D'Amelio.
Wait, is Vaynerchuk in Reels?
Yeah, because Gary Valenciano is on TikTok.
No, he's definitely gonna be Viber because he's Pinoy. That's right. It's a mandate.
Yeah, so Viber is on TikTok side. WhatsApp is on Real side.
I stand corrected.
What?
Viber is not going to be the app for the Philippines.
What is it?
Kumu. Kumu's going to be the thing.
Yes, Kumu is the thing. Like, we're going to have people chatting on there.
Yeah.
And eating food.
Mukbangs. Mukumu bangs. Oh, trademark that,
Yeah.
Vicky.
Write that, Angelo.
Mukumu bangs.
Mukumu bangs.
Mukumu bang.
Ew, dude, why'd you have to make it all African and shit?
What was that, African?
What was it?
Pinoy.
Ilongo?
No, it was Pinksy. Mukumu bang.
Mukumu bang!
Why does it sound Asian? Are you imperialist Japan?
No, did it sound Asian? That doesn't sound anything like Asian to me.
It sounds like Pinksy to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Mukumu bang.
Mukumu bang!
Why do we have to shout?
Do we have to show tits? Do we have to show our tits?
Probably.
We have to show our titties?
Oh no, I think it's against community guidelines.
Even our titties?
That's weird, huh? Man titties can be shown and then girl titties can't.
You're right.
That's weird.
That's
huh?
weird, dude.
That's fucking weird.
It's the same thing. It's a fucking
it's a
nipple. Yeah.
And here's the thing. What if you have a guy who has man tits like our friend?
Yeah.
What if you have like really feminine titties as a man? You can't show them? Because the difference is like if you show this top shot, if you take this out, not me, I have a beard.
Yeah.
If you just show the top shot, dude, it's all titties.
Yeah.
And
then what defines a titty?
Exactly, right?
Like what defines a titty? Where is the line crossed between a peck and a titty?
How do fucking like Brad Javier and them get to fucking bare their chest online?
Yeah. They get to show their titties.
They get to show their man tits.
Yeah.
And then
and it's okay.
And it's okay. And it's and it's like, oi, he's so guapo.
Yeah.
Cosmo's hottest bachelor.
Oh, that's okay. And people go crazy over it. But then you show
but then like a celebrity here gets a nip slip. Oh, you show so promiscuous.
You show a little utong.
Yeah, malutong na utong.
You show a little utong, and then the people go fucking nuts. Took us double standards, man. Yo, Filipino-X that.
Come on, that Filipino-X that. Filipino-X that.
A snipple.
Snipple.
A nixle. Nizzle.
Right? That's so weird, huh? That you can fucking show man nipples and then women nipples can't.
Let's go on Kumu and let's
see how long before our feed gets taken down.
Before we get canceled on Kumu.
Let's do it.
Let's just ask people like, yo, what do you guys want to see? They'll show your tits, and we show our tits and see how much lechon we get bought. Let's show our ass cleavage.
How much?
Our undernuts.
Ooh.
Undernuts.
Let's do some stretching.
Yeah, do a little stretching.
Yeah.
Little undernuts, show it to everybody. Show them a little bit of the balls.
Right.
Because I don't understand why balls are so vilified.
Yeah.
It's a reproductive organ. Right? A woman has ovaries, right? That's the female equivalent to our scrotums.
Yeah, and then you can see these girls like dressing up in like crop tops and shit. Yo, hide your ovaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
Ugh, my eyes are so offended.
God,
you know what I mean?
Like I'm so offended.
Look at you walking around with your ovaries hanging out, whore.
Dude, and then if I was like a trans guy, or trans girl, I'd be like, oh, you're waving it in my face that I can't have babies.
Exactly. So offensive.
Keep your fucking ovaries.
Yo, pull up those pants or pull down that shirt.
Pull up those pants or pull down that shirt. Either or,
one
or both,
or the other. Put your ovaries away.
I don't want to see the reason why I can't have babies. That's too long. Too much clapping.
It sounds like you're applauding.
Yeah, it's like nice ovaries.
This is a defined line between.
It has to be a few words.
Yeah,
a few words.
Like
that's too long.
Put those eggs away. Good.
That's strong.
4. Nice.
Put those eggs away. That's strong.
But if it's like, Besh! Ang eksi naman yung susunod mo! Bakit yung ovaries mo lumalabas? Nakakadiri! Puta ka!
Dude, and then the other person like views this as, Besh, ba't nakalabas yung ovaries mo?
Galing, yeah.
Puta ko! Ganda!
There's a fine line between getting your point across and fucking applauding it.
Oh, God, this podcast is so stupid. This is so dumb.
It's okay. That's fucking fun.
Hey,
That's
Hey, to the viewers out there, don't get offended. This is all for good fun. We love you all.
Put your ovaries away.
But yeah, put your ovaries away.
You are offending me.
You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the trade-off. If girls can show their underboob,
Yeah. Guys should be able to
guys should be able to show their underball.
undernuts. Yeah.
Undernuts.
Undernuts.
And if guys are able to show their man nipples,
Mm-hmm.
girls should be able to show their nipples too.
Fair and
That
square.
trade has to be.
Fair and square.
That's a good trade. That's a
fair and
trade
square
that
trade.
that has to be made.
You know what I think is going to happen now, especially in terms of fashion. Now, you know how like shorts are getting shorter.
Yep.
Look at your shorts.
Dude, I started the short thing.
Yeah, Stockton.
I could bass ass a bitch like
Stockton. I got options. No, just joshing.
Just joshing.
Just joshing.
I'm spending this holiday locked in. All right, go.
So shorts are getting shorter.
Shorts are getting short. Tops are getting short.
Tops are getting short, but shorts, especially for guys, it's getting more acceptable to have short shorts.
Yeah.
It's going to get to the point where some nutties are going to come coming out. They're going to be like,
you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? The shorts are gonna be here.
yeah,
The shorts are gonna be here, and then it's only the nuts. So
Yeah.
this is the nuts, and then the higher the shorts go, the socks are gonna be like
Yeah.
thigh high socks for men.
but eventually, the shorts are going to get so short that the latest trend for guys is going to be nut cleavage, because like the shorts are going to get so short that the balls are just going to go one side to the other.
Yeah.
They're like this. They're like.
So it's gonna be split in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you know what's gonna happen after that? Some dude has a fucking like huge wang.
Yeah.
Is accidentally gonna flash
Little tip.
the little tip, and then everyone's gonna be like, the youth these days.
Pump the brakes, homie.
And then the Viber alerts are gonna go off. They're gonna
Yeah.
be like, do you know what's happening now, mga mare?
Yeah.
Kids these days, underball is not enough.
Is that not enough for you?
Grabe.
Why are you having these plunging balls?
Why are you having these plunging ball lines?
Ball lines.
Huh? This is okay. This is not okay.
We respect meatballs. We don't like the sausage.